Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Ready for baseball here in New York. Getting the nod on the mound, Carlos Rodon.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's going to be Bo Bichette. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Lined into right. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Santander.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out looking. Back in the Bronx, and our pitcher in this game, Bowden Francis. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And we're back. And now here is Ben Rice.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. And that one a little below the knees. Now 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And Judge spoils that one. On the ground, and that's just foul. Judge waits, just misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. He will score, and they take the lead. In there safely.
The bat, I'm sure, exit velocity is off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand hitter waits. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Batting 6. The
Two down,
shortstop,
base is empty. Anthony Volpe will hit next. Three and two now. There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit left side. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's George Springer to start it off.
George Springer.
Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch way upstairs. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit.
Batting 6, the catcher, Alejandro.
Man at first.
Kirk.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. There's a strike. This one popped up. Chisholm. And there are 2 down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Addison Barger.
Rodon fires. That one lifted to left. Dominguez. And that is that. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez.
2-1.
Strike 2. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting
Now the
ninth,
third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera.
That misses, and it's 2-1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the lineup flips over. Ben Rice digs in now.
Right.
2 outs. Pitch misses. 2-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That ball's carrying. Caught just shy of the wall. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Will Wagner.
7, Will Wagner.
And now 1-2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now Alan Roden. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Bo Bichette
Now
up to the dish.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
2 down, nobody on. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bellinger sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 2-1 on Judge. And that's outside.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next offering upstairs.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now 2 consecutive base hits for this team. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Upstairs. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Judge, the lead runner at second. Bellinger at first with no outs. And there's a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. Counts full, 3-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz.
Could use a ground ball here.
Jr.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Number 68 will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So they're all loaded up. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And that one clips the corner. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and the lead is up to 5.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. Line to left. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 7-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. And that is in for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. And down on strikes. 2 down. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Wells off of first with 2 away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Dominguez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is down low.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances. and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. 2 outs. Inside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dominguez on the move, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in New York now, Ben Rice.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Pitch is in there. 1-2.
Two.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
1 down, base is empty. That one hammered center field. Going back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
The center fielder, number 30. Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fastball is outside. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Andres Jimenez. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And a curve misses outside.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
A little out front there as he swings through it. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That to right. Judge is there. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Corrals it. 2 down. So man aboard, Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in the dirt. Jimenez off of first with 2 away. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So a man at first. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 11.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's 2 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yanks up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Alan Roden.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here is Bo Bichette. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Man at first, nobody out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips it, 1 at second, and it's a double play. 2 down, bases empty. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Volpe throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Back in New York, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Oswaldo.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 3-1. There's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Bruce. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Ball 3.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Hamilton. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Hamilton.
Here's George Springer.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, George Springer.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's
2-2.
outside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Second baseman,
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. The 1-1. And that skips into dirt. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 2 outs, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching for
We're
Toronto.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jimmy Garcia. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading up for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
3-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz.
The Yankees up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's down and away. Next offering is fouled back. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Around second is Jazz. Relay to third, not in time. He's safe.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And here is Anthony Volpe. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
The catcher, number 28.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. Way outside, and a count 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. A monster shot to right. Home run number 5 on the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fastball is outside.
2-2.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Will Wagner.
That's too low. And it's 2-1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the game. Digging in, Alan Roden.
Alan Roden.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bichette hauls it in, and there's one away. Now up as the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
That one missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count now even up.
2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Here is Aaron Judge.
Judge.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to first. Could be 2. There's one.
Got him.
Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Back at Yankee Stadium, now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bichette.
Started at the 3-1, now a check, and down to first we go. Did not go.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get into chase.
High fly ball, right field. Judge. And there's one away. Anthony Santander now at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
In there at the knees for a strike.
1-2.
Man at first, one away. And that just misses. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And that misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound.
Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. He's been so good against lefties.
For the New York Yankees, number 68, Tyler Matzik.
So bases all loaded up. And now Andres Jimenez. Late swing, foul to the left. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. In the air, left field. Dominguez makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and it's 9-2. So they're down to their final out. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. The left-hander Tyler Matzik deals. And that is out of play. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.